Residents of Nigel in Gauteng are complaining that they cannot enjoy their game park anymore, as they say the tranquil setting they used to visit on weekends has now become dangerous. About 60 illegal miners took over the park and are now using it as a campsite or base in order to mine underground from two old shafts, and the so-called Zama Zamas are reportedly also processing minerals in two ventilation tunnels that they've dug. And residents there say the miners are emboldened and camp in the open, where they've set up generators, makeshift kitchens and phendukas or self-made cylinders to sift minerals.
We're outside of the Nigel Game Park, where Zama Zamas and their illegal activity have become a daily nightmare for many residents in this area. And of course, the property values in this particular community is also severely compromised. And I want to turn to one of the residents, Andre Moelman. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us about this problem that many of you are facing. You're talking about the safety concerns, children who are also at risk here, but the game that many are also worried about, and really the heritage behind me.
This is a big worry to Nigel, because of the heart of Nigel is full of Zama Zamas. We got a mining activities going on here that's not allowed to be, but they came into from the outside, and we got 5 mining holes already in the camp that the people is complaining about, because we know about it, but it's only people that knows about it, and there's the people that's involved here. The other side of the story is that this is a big story for Nigel, because the house prices and everything's going to come down, and the whole town is going to fall apart because of all these things happening here. And we as a community is fighting to solve this problem and try to make it better for ourselves. We're fighting on our own. There's no people helping us. Here and there, there's some police and stuff coming together. But we only got one guy here, it's Williston Labeskagni, and he's really fighting for us to get this place clean. This is going to be a big bad thing for Nigel, because the properties in Nigel, the price is going to come down for the houses and everything, and the town is going to fall apart because of that.
You're also worried about your safety. We've heard particularly women who are talking about the safety concerns. Some of them are living alone, and they've had break-ins and so forth. Those elements that many are worried about.
Yeah, there's no stoppage between the Zama Zamas and the houses in town. And there's a problem about it, because they walk and they go where they want to, and there's nothing that stops them. And then our game in the park, beginning of 2024, there was 104 blaze box running around in our camp here. There's 67 left. The Springboks, there was 44 in January 2024. There's only 9 left. So there's a lot of things that's happening here. And then the other problem is all those tunnels going underground. Where is the tunnels going down? Those people are not miners that's got any worried about Nigel. The thing about it is, when is this ground going to fall in, where they're doing all the tunnels and stuff, and there's nothing that's supported from the bottom, from their side. All that's happening there is they're fighting to get gold out of here. And then that's what the problem is about. And the safety for our people in town, that's a big problem for our safety and stuff. And we try to get them out, but there's no way. And then the other problem is much more Zama Zamas that we can think of, because all the other people from the other towns is coming to our place.
All right. Thank you so much. I want to turn to the ward councillor, Mr. Labeskagni. Of course, you've heard the concerns from Mr. Moelman here, and the other residents who are also talking about their fears, their concerns. It's quite broad, and it's quite interesting and very disturbing that the hole that they're talking about, it's a few meters away from where we are standing, and here's a property right here, and you sort of understand the fears that a lot of people have when the proximity is this close.
Yes, Patricia, you're quite right, and thank you. And just to add on to what Mr. Mulwan was saying, there is a real challenge that we are dealing with currently in Nigel pertaining to illegal mining activities. And speaking to specifically our game park, it's a very unique game park. And you know, the Zama Zamas gained access to the game park through or from a mine tunnel that runs coincidentally underneath the game park, and that is where they set up camp here. During the past 2 years, they became more and more, and I took it upon myself to arrange or initiate the operation. And like I said, a lot of credit is due to our local SABC members that assisted us on the day. We also had DMR and Home Affairs involved. Unfortunately, the responsible department, which is our Ekurhuleni Parks Department, have not they haven't fulfilled their obligation to ensure the operation here. So we took it upon ourselves to initiate the operation.